right, gang, story time. So, back when I worked at the bank, way before I ever started trading, there was this one guy I worked with. His name was Joe. And Joe was a quiet dude, right? He was very old school. He's been there for a few decades. And he had that calm energy, like nothing ever rattled him. He'd been through it all. He's seen it all. Layoffs, market crashes, client blowups. And somehow, he always came in early, sat at the same desk, and had the same nasty black coffee in hand every single day. And this went on probably for a few decades before I even worked there. Because when I came in there, he was there for a few decades. Now, one morning, I finalized a small policy. Nothing crazy. You know, I just made a short-term win that made me feel productive, look good in front of the managers. And 5 minutes later, another deal, a bigger one that I was confident in, it got denied. Client backed out, paperwork delays, whatever it was. It just fell through, you know? And I was tight because I want to look good in front of the managers. So I started rushing to find another deal to line up and trying to make the momentum that I had that day. I'm trying to make that momentum back. And Joe looked at me and he didn't say much. He just went, "You ever burn your tongue on hot coffee?" And I nodded like, yeah, who hasn't? And he goes, "You ever do it again 5 minutes later?" And I just laughed. I was like, yep. And he looks at me and he says, "Exactly." Now, I didn't get it at first, but later he broke it down. It's not the first burn that gets you. It's coming back too fast while you're still numb. That's how people lose more money than they have to. Joe said, first burn teaches you, and the second burn proves you didn't learn. And you know what? That stuck with me. And today, I remembered that all over again. We caught a small W this morning, and then on the second position, we got smoked. So, after that, I had ideas, I had setups, I had a break-even trade after the stream. But you know what I also had? I had Joe's voice in my head. So I waited, I cooled off, had another break-even trade, and instead walked away instead of revenge trading myself into the ground. Now, you have to realize the market's a lot like that coffee. If you don't give it time, it'll burn you twice. Okay? So remember what Joe said. That first burn teaches you, and the second burn proves you didn't learn.